John Rawls is recognized as one of the most relevant English-speaking philosophers of our time. He is considered to be one of the most important recent contractualist philosophers, like Locke, Rousseau, Hobbes, and Kant, from which his theory as a rational choice stems from. But sometimes he is considered as a neo-contractualist. This is because contractualism is a theory in which morality is based on a contract, and Rawls' theory is based on politics rather than morality. Rawls studied philosophy at Princeton University. Something remarkable of his life is that he participated in the Pacific Theater of World War II, which makes him one of the few philosophers that was actively involved in a war. Before he went to the war, he was going into priesthood, but after all the death and destruction he saw, he visited many sites and saw the aftermath of an atomic bomb in Hiroshima. He lost his faith in religion and instead pursued an academic career. His most important book, A Theory of Justice, written during the Vietnam War, became required reading for students in philosophy, politics, economics, and law all over the world. He defended his idea with a series of statements that can be followed logically, in which he states that incongruences in which the current society work with. In it, he presents his two principles of justice. The first one says that each person is to have an equal right to the most extensive basic liberty compatible with a similar liberty for others. The second one states that social and economic inequalities are to be arranged in a way that the greatest benefit should be for the least advantaged members of society. The original position is the appropriate initial status quo, which ensures that the fundamental agreements reached in it are fair. This fact yields the name justice as fairness. Around the original position, there is a veil of ignorance, which will serve the purpose that people will all be making the best choice for themselves and the society, giving them the same possibilities. As with it, they will know their particularities. With these two elements, a person should be able to make a rational choice, choosing the justice principles that will rule the political order. Rawls mentions a social contract in which everyone would choose what is better for everyone. He applies an example. If three people were to start over in a new society and wanted to choose a political order in an original position without knowing what they would get behind the veil of ignorance, with the options A, 10 to 8, B, 6 4 10, and C, 7 7 6. With a rational choice, Rawls argues that even if the people will have less in C than in the other ones, they will all choose it because they would all be better as a group and individually. If they were to choose another of the options, they could be condemning themselves to a future with more inequalities, and there exists the possibility that they could be put in a disadvantageous position. Rawls argues that people should have fair opportunities, a means in which people will have the same opportunities and, at the same time, will also help all the people who have the least opportunities, leveling the gap between the people at the top of the economic pyramid and the people in the lowest status. Thank you for listening to this video.